let's go. Friday night shine in the mason jar glow. Pickles on the side, got that salt on my soul. Autumn's word in the chat, moving slow. Chaos and live, yeah, we running the show. Sipping that shine, while the Pokeballs roll. Hair spawn popping, got the whole chest roll. Friday night vibe, yeah, we locked in more. Autumn's grind, let the chaos unfold. Boot up the mob pack, I don't looking neon. Legends in the tall grass where I see one. Jack going crazy, imp don't flee one. Ultra ball toss, watch me free one. Mason jar, shimmer, little sip, little burn. Pickle crunch loud every time I turn. Friday night ritual lessons we learn. If it's sparkle in the grass, but believe I'm concerned. Purple and energy glow in the dark. Running for the diamonds, but I'm hunting for a spark. Got the mom squad, yeah, we making our mark. From the first spawn in the plains to the end in the park. Got that shine in my cup, got that brine in my bike. Got the squad in the chair, yeah, we vibing all Friday night shine in the mason jar glow. Pickles on deck, got that salt on my soul. Autumn's world in the grind don't go. Chaos and live, yeah, we still in the show. Sipping that shine, while the rest born show. Master ball dreams, got the old chat froze. Friday night hype when the notification blow. Autumn on stream, yeah, you already know. Shiny hunt grind, I don't ever log off. If it sparkle one time, then it pop off. Battle mode ready, no time for a soft loss. EV train, heavy turn the magic card boss. Pickle jar, if they need another stack. Chat say, MP wild, yeah, that's facts. Moonshine glow, got the face cam lit. Friday night culture, yeah, this that hit. Pixelated dreams in the digital zone. Every rare catch feel like gold in my home. From the plains to the nether, I roam. Autumn's kingdom, imp on the throne. Late night shimmer on the screen like haze. Jack moving fast, but I'm locked in the maze. Pickle juice drip, got that southern face. Shining smooth, got me lost in the blaze. But we grind, no pause. Rare spawn lost. Friday nights belong to us. Friday night shine in the mason jar glow. Pickles on the side while the Pokédex grow. Autumn's world in the hype overflow. Chaos and live, yeah, we running the show. Shiny hunt dreams in the baseline low. Chat spam flames every time I throw. Friday night vibe, let the whole world know. Chaos and stream, yeah, we steal the glow. Shine in the dark, pickles in the bright. Autumn's Friday, every single time. Every single time. Friday night glow, screen light glow. Chaos and live, you already know. Automos loaded, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Friday night shine in the mason jar glow. Pickles on the side, got that salt on my soul. Autumn's world in the chat moving slow. Chaos and live, yeah, we running the show. Sipping that shine, while the Pokeballs roll. Yeah, red spawn popping, got the whole chest roll.
That shit was funny. Everything was on except for my screens. I'm like, my screens completely died, and I'm like, there goes my graphics card.
Watch me free one, mason jar, shimmer, little sip, little burn. Pickle crunch loud every time I turn. Friday night ritual lessons we learn. If it's sparkle in the grass, best believe I'm concerned. Purple and energy glow in the dark. Hunting for the diamonds, but I'm hunting for a spark. Autumn squad, yeah, we making our mark. From the first spawn in the plains to the end in the park.
I don't know, like, I probably could ask one of my, like, tech buddies, but, like, fucking, like, whenever I, like, literally, if I tap my graphics card, it's in there, it's secure and everything else, but, like, the minute I tap it, like, fucking everything loses its mind. Is this picking up sound? Has this been picking up the wrong mic the whole time? It has. It's been picking up the wrong mic the whole time. Wow, yeah. There's a difference in quality on mic there. Oh yeah, this is way more colorful. Look at that sun. Look at the happiness. Uh-oh. Graphics card, what are you doing? Alright, so Dean of Students will do... Am I getting... I hope they're having fun. You made sure he got his dick pics though, right? Yes, bunny boy. What you want? Are you still high on your medication? Your super meds. Yeah, I mean, I like what Mo last weekend. It was like, because I mean, obviously you're a different situation. You're like traveling on a regular basis, and I'm like home every night. But like, you know, it's still like I hate giving up time with the girls. I mean, even my wife was like, just go out. She like, just go to the Mo event. And I'm like, no. I'm like, we could do something around the house to get, something done with the house or something like that. Yes, Bun Boy. Yes, I see you. But like, that's why I'm an elusive creature when it comes to the TNJ community. Like, when I come out, it's it's a shock that I'm out. I am an elusive creature, I'll say that much. It's kind of funny, like my wife mentioned it this week. She goes, they fired Sabrina. I'm like, you're not even part of the community. I'm like, you have, like, how did you know about this? She goes, oh, well, it's recommended to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, buddy. Do you want out? I'm at. There you go. Yeah, like no, I feel that. Like I expect a cigar and sit down with a glass of bourbon with you. But shoot, I hadn't like that cigar I had the other week. Um, yeah, that was like the first cigar I had in like a long while. Yeah, same way with me. Like my wife would give me the okay, but I'm just like, yeah, but what about the girls? I could be hanging out with the girls. Shoot, I know the importance of that time. Like with my dad, bro. Like with my dad worked like he was gone before I got up in the morning, and he was getting home at like 6, 7 o'clock at night. And then when he was getting home, he was like angry and pissed off because of work, and it was like, ugh. It was like all week, like almost all week, I've been getting home at like 5, 6 o'clock, which is like not normal for me. And I'm just like, dude, fuck this, man. I'm normally home by like 2, 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock at the latest. I like tonight I got home at like 6:30. I didn't even eat anything. I was like, I don't even feel like eating dinner. Like, just fuck today. Just because you got some dumbass customers. Let me say that. Like legit, I had a customer. I had a customer today. She was complaining yesterday that there was a stain in her pool from where her kid pooped in the pool. And like this is like the 4th or 5th time I've been out to this lady's pool for her kid pooping in the pool. And like, my thought process is your kid's pooping in the pool. Why don't you like deal with that? Like maybe put a diaper on your kid or something like that. And she was complaining about the stain, and I'm like, it's gonna fucking stain. I'm like, don't let your kid shit in the pool. Owning your own business, bro. I mean, owning your own business is a whole nother monster. You don't ever have time off. You're working 24/7. 365 days a year. My dad worked maintenance for He worked maintenance for a company that produced headlights for Honda. And that motherfucker was constantly going. Jesus, can I stop falling? Never went to college, but like, well, he didn't even complete high school. But like, he was teaching the guys that were like, that went to college for 8 years plus. That were like engineers and shit. And he's like, yeah, here, let me show you how to do this, how to do this, and do this and this. And it's like, that's where I got like my thought process. Like, I don't fucking need fucking college. But here I am cleaning the pools of college people. That are so dumb. Oh shit, monkey. Hell yeah, bro. Our plan is 2 more years in Florida. And then we're going up to Virginia. Or West Virginia, one of the two. I mean, if house prices stay at where they're at here in Florida, fuck, bro. We'll be able to get a mansion in West Virginia. One of my buddies was talking about moving and trying to get a place. And I said in West Virginia, like, prices on houses. And, bro, it's like, it's insane. It was like a 5-bedroom farmhouse. 5-bedroom, like, 3-bath. On, like, 7 acres of land for, like, $150,000. And it's like right on the border of like Washington. Dude, it is. I was like, oh my god. Like something like that here in Florida, like one of my customers, he's a realtor. And he was talking about like he was looking at a place in Kissimmee for a customer, one of his customers. And it was on like 7 to 10 acres of land. And they were asking for like $3.5 million for the property. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Because, like, I'm betting you at least 20 to 30% of that is fucking swamp. Even if it's not in swamp area, it's still gonna be swamp-ass fucking area. Oh, if I had 7 acres of land, bro, I would be happy. You go blow shit up whenever you wanted. Just go buy some tannerite and just go in your fucking fields. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's tannerite, sir. Yeah, but what the thing with like Florida is like the only people that are like developing the land here are either like rental properties, which are all over. Like, holy shit, the amount of fucking apartments that are all over now. And they're like this shitty, like, you know, plywood put together bullshit fucking apartments that'll be like destroyed if a hurricane actually hit. Or they're like the data centers. Just because these companies with the data centers can come here and have like absolutely zero corporate taxes. Like a lot of like there's a property that we actually take our company that cleans the pool, and I feel bad for the guy that takes care of the pool. I feel so bad for him. Um, the house literally looks like the entrance to a. It looks like the entrance to a hospital, and the house is massive. Like I don't understand how like anybody lives in there. Like it's a family of like 3 people that live in the house, and the house could probably do at least 20 people in the house. Yes, Bun Bun. Um, but is so bad. Uh-oh. Why is my bit rate dropping? Just solid drop. Uh, but like our tech, one of the techs, I feel so bad for him because the filters, the way that they built this pool, is the filters are above you, so like you have to climb up on a ladder to deal with the filters. And there's 5 filters for this one pool. He doesn't get paid any more than like a regular pool. Oh, yeah, Lakeland's changed, and then like I moved here 20. I graduated 2009, 2010. I moved here when I was 21, right? 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. So what, that'd be 14 years ago? I turned 35. Yeah, 14 years ago. I moved here 14 years ago. And it's the areas that I started, like I was in, it's just ridiculous. Yes. So the easiest way to check for that, to be honest, close your skimmer and see if you get cavitation. So you know, like when the pump fills up with air, close it off so it's just your main drain, because I'm assuming you have a main drain. Close that off, and if your main drain doesn't draw any air, then yeah, it's your skimmer. And then if your skimmer is consistently filled with water, and it's the like, you know, you're not losing any water. Obviously, if your water level's not low, then it might be that seal on there, which in all honesty you could replace yourself. You seem pretty intelligent, so it's literally just replacing a seal and just screwing the 5 screws on top. It's easy. And if it's not that, it could just be you have an air intrusion on like one of your pipes. It's not the glue's gone. That'll cost you $4.99 for that advice. Yeah, then it's probably it's probably your valve then. I typically you can just go to like a pool store and they'll have like the replacement, either the replacement valve itself, but I don't know if you want to replumb that yourself. But they might just have the gasket. You can just replace the gasket, put the 5 screws on it, and you're good. Yes, bun. Guy's high on drugs and he's like wants attention. I ain't even gotta turn a wrench. Just gotta turn a screwdriver, bro. Shit's easy. Well, yours is screened in, isn't it? At least it looks screened in from the picture that you sent. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, like, to be honest, like, with yours, I would literally be like, hey, once a month, maybe once a month, I would, I would vacuum it. And if you have a vacuum in it, there's no fucking point in me even vacuuming it. Oh, okay. That's. I mean, no. See, I at least empty the skimmers and the pump basket on those pools. I was covering one of our guys because today, because he got like a lung infection. And I know why he did. I know why he has a lung infection. 100% no. This motherfucker was not paying attention to his chemicals and fucking scorched his lungs. I know he did. But I was like, alright, cool, I'll cover his pools today. But, like, I got to his pool today, and there's a whole fucking turtle half dead and inside of it. And I'm like, oh, come on. That's gonna make my truck smell like shit all day long. Hey man, chlorine's a hell of a drug, I'll say that much. Once it gets to that gas form, bro, that shit is killer. I had 1 week where I had like my tablets had gotten like a crack in the top of the lid and it rained. And I didn't realize it because it was over the weekend. And I got back that Monday morning and I cracked that lid to that tablet. I was like standing right over top of it and just foof right up my nose into my lungs. Oh, the whole day long, I'm sitting there coughing. I felt like I was coughing up blood the whole day long. Fucking scorched the shit out of my lungs. It didn't shrivel shit up. It just made me like cry. I was like, bro, I'm like, there's no way. I messaged my wife. I'm like, yo, I can't breathe right now. She goes, then leave. I'm like, no, I gotta get the money. So as far as salt, it's better for kids. Like, it's better for your skin, like, to be honest. Like, it's better for your skin because it's not, like, liquid chlorine, but you also have to realize, like, every now and then you will have to use some form of, like, liquid chlorine when your, like, salt levels drop. Which is, you know, whatever. A jug every now and then is a whole lot different than consistently. God damn it, Swilly. You know, dealing with salt. Or dealing with chlorine. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Yeah. It's better for the family, to be honest. Damn. But like the one thing I will say is what like most people don't understand with like I'm sure you understand it, but like most people when they get a salt pool, they're like, yeah, I don't have any chlorine in my pool, and it's like, no, you're still getting chlorine in your pool. It's just the salt's creating the chlorine. It's like a whole like process behind it. The salt gets like charged positively, which then creates chloramides and blah 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 blah. Essentially, you're still swimming in chlorine in a way, but it's not like the liquid bleach. Yeah, there's a chemical reaction. This is better for your skin overall. I was like, What I know, like I have customers that have kids that are like less than like 5 years old. I always like recommend like, let's not, you know, if you don't have to use a whole bunch of chlorine, let's not use a bunch of chlorine. Because I always think, I wouldn't want my kid covered in chlorine, and then, because especially with like, I've got one customer. She's super nice. And she's got 3 daughters. And she came to me like one time, and she's like, "Yeah, is there a reason that our daughters are like, our hair's like feeling after they get out of the pool, it feels like straw?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "It's because of the chlorine level." And her husband will help me take care of the pool. And I'm just like, bro, just let me take care of the pool. Don't drop chlorine unless I drop it. Oh shit, I got a super weapon box. And he was dropping chlorine after I would like come later in the week for some odd reason. And his chlorine level got to a point where like I didn't feel safe with his kids being in, so I stopped putting chlorine in the pool. And I told him, I'm like, bro, you gotta stop putting chlorine in your pool. Stop putting tablets. Like, let me do it. Like, let me 100% regulate your pool. Like, I understand you want to be, like, part of it, but, like, just stop. Helpful customers are, I hate them. Lake Mary? You went to school in Lake Mary? Damn. You must be full on retarded. Oh shit. Sucked I made that. I mean, the chemical... shit. The chemicals aren't bad. I mean, come on, Sean does his own chemicals now. But yeah, like I mean, shit, Sean had me over for secret shows, and I was like talking to him about pools, his pool and shit. I was kind of like, oh, okay. I'm working while doing this. All right, cool. Damn it. Oh, Are you originally from Jersey? Oh shit, I didn't know all that, man. Damn. I thought you were straight up from America. Well, hell yeah. One of them immigrant. No, I'm just kidding. One of them damn immigrants. Let me tell you about them, buddy. They ain't doing nothing for our country. Let me tell you what. Shit, immigrants work harder than fucking Americans. Shit, when I see them, like, bro, when I see them people that are, like, angry about immigrants being here, I'm like, shut up. I'll trade those immigrants that want to be here as Americans over the fucking people that want to be here that are like, man, fuck America, this place sucks. Fuck you, let me get the immigrant that wants to be here. They appreciate what it is. Yeah, bro, like, I mean, to not just literally be given it because you were born here is... Like, I understand, like, the people that are like, yeah, you know, we want Americans, blah, 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 but, like... I'm with the Americans that want the position, and that includes the people that, like, you know, have immigrated here and want to do it. Bro, it's not even just a straw, like, those type of jobs, like... The amount of, like, different positions that immigrants hold that are, like... that nobody wants to do. It's not even just the farm jobs. Like, you see a lot of, like, no offense to some of the roofers out there, but, like, some of these white guy roofers, you know, they want 30 an hour, and it's like, bro, I understand you're, like, working your ass off in that heat and shit, but, like, you know, you're throwing up fucking... You got a bunch of machinery behind you nowadays. Yeah, it's that whole like mentality when like, you know, Trump originally got into office or was going for office, and you had the celebrities that are like, "Well, what, you know, who's gonna wipe your toilets, Donald Trump?" And it's like, bro, you're not gonna like instantly just go to, you know, immigrants being the people that like pick up your shit. Like, bro, come on. These people do a whole lot more than just clean your ass. Like what? Like most people, like when they'll talk to me, they're like, "Oh, well, you're somewhat conservative." I'm like, bro, I'm traditional, like fucking liberal, like back in the day. Like, I'm cool with people being gay, do your gay shit, get married, do what you want. You can be miserable like all of us other people. I hate taxes. I think corporations need to pay a lot more. Like, bro, I'm all about that shit. Millionaires and billionaires, fucking pay your part. Stop getting the loopholes. But, you know, get your money because you know you work for most of it. But let me go piss real quick before we start this world. The real question is, did I wash my hands? No, because I got a clean dick. Oh, dude, thankfully, like, so, like, when we bought our house, thankfully, they had literally just done the roof when we bought the house. They literally just did they did the roof, and then they did the gutters. So that was, like, nice, a nice start for our house. Oh, damn, did I already loop back to my original playlist? I did. And that bear beat me into the fucking ground. Oh, yeah, all licensed and approved. Yep, 100%. Our guy okayed it on the, whatever it is. Inspection. There was some stuff that the guy wasn't, like, nitpicky about that my wife was, but, like, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, shit, we got a steal in our house. Because, like, we bought right before COVID. Literally, probably, like, a month and a half, 2 months before COVID. And we got it, like, 2.6%. So like, bro, we literally slid right in as like everything was getting bad. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah. And like that's even like I had less than 600%. Yeah, what? Not 600%, but a 600% or 600 credit score. While my wife is like 800 plus. Whatever. Fuck her. All right. She's a white woman. But she got my credit score up, bro. My wife has got my credit score up a whole lot higher than it used to be. That's about I think we got it 20, so we got in right at like 2020 March, like March of 2020. So like literally I think COVID happened like April. March or April, I forget. But we slid right in at the right time. Cause like the minute COVID happened, like bro, the interest rates shot up so high. We were like, there's if we would have waited just a little bit longer, we would have been screwed. Did I just glitch this? I don't know, it's broken. Yeah, I did glitch it actually. Damn it. So it's gotta be like right here. There we go. Oh, so you went the smart route rather than dealing with the interest, yeah? I, to be honest, I kind of thought this was gonna be our. I thought this was gonna be our like our forever house, but you know, I don't think it's gonna be that. Cause I mean, she'd rather be closer. Like my family is mainly in Ohio, and like the family I do have in Florida, I literally don't talk to them at all. My mom, aka my mom. And like my younger brother, but like, bruh, like, it's so weird with my younger brother. Oh, word. So your wife is in education as well. Yeah, my wife's a teacher too. Well, she's a teacher. My wife could honestly run a school if she wanted. Like, she's super fucking. Bro, I swear my wife could be a fucking PI or fucking FBI agent. Like, it's ridiculous. If I do some dumb shit, she knows. Yeah, like Brett, my wife is just she's a fucking genius. Except for the fact that she got with me, so you know, you gotta weigh that out, like genius versus full on kind of retarded. So my she's actually going back for her master's this summer or this fall, one of the two. She just never got it done. She just never went for it. Bro, that's kind of where I'm at. Is like, what do I got to do to make more? I gotta figure out a new career. I gotta figure out something. I've debated on just going back to fucking going to a union job, trying to get like with a union at like an electrical company or something like that. Having them teach me. You just got fingered, Yeti. And I just got fingered too. Hey, you gotta give us some credit because we were smart enough to get them, alright? We had enough charm and charisma. I don't know about good looking. I mean, we're alive. We put up with their bullshit, alright? We put up with their bullshit and we don't complain about it. Oh, bro, you know they're fucking drunk as hell at this point. They're all drunk as hell and high as shit camping. Drunk as hell and high as shit camping. Yep, they're definitely living the best life for the single people right now. Or the non-kid people. Or the grown adult kids. Oh, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. He loved those picks. He can't lie about it. He can't lie about that shit. Leave me alone, bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bro. Here we go. Oh, his equipment, yeah, but especially his equipment, bro. That shit's like, he asked me how to set it up as far as like his streaming and stuff, and that shit's expensive. It's not cheap, especially like his DJ software. That shit is not cheap. The digital stuff nowadays, man, it's like if you do it, because there's some people that still do it like the old school way, and it's still roughly cheap, but to go from old school and then to transfer it into digital, it's still expensive. Oh, it's a 13%er. Oh, 100%. The only one that would be on this late is like Abe, and Abe is, I'm sure, crashing out. I tried the 2.0, but like, I don't know. I like it. It just seems so. Yeah, I'm gonna run that thing one last time. Click. Uh, 2.0 from Discord. Yeah, it definitely is. Lobby in my game. It might be. No, it's just skipping frames. Weird. Oh yeah, it was definitely because of the CPU usage, because of all the people. What do I got this on Ultra right now? Yeah, I got it on Ultra. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Sheepdog. It kind of like pulled people from the normal chat. But I mean, you know, everybody's gonna go to the newest and hottest thing at the time. This is too slow for me. There's not like a really like. If it were an app, it would be a different situation. But like, it's not meant for me. I use Discord for everything. Damn, you drinking Buffalo Trace? That's some good shit. I think it's what my wife asked for the other day. She's like, "Yeah, get Buffalo Trace." And I'm like, "Are you sure you want Buffalo Trace with the way you've been drinking?" Yeah, Discord is what I use the most. Like it's typically always open on my phone. The only other app I really use as far as like the communication is like Instagram. But that's for me just to send my racist and like fucking misogynistic fucking post. Bro, so like Bullet, we've been drinking Bullet, like she's been drinking Bullet like crazy. I was drinking Jack Daniels there for like 2 weeks, just solid, just Jack Daniels. And then I'm like, man, fuck, Jack Daniels don't do shit. So I do. I have like my regular Instagram, and then I have the Instagram that's like the most racist, fucked up memes. Yeah, I still have my Jack bottle back here. Oh, Jack. I just go through Jack so quick, it's not even funny. I don't know, Jack is like water for me. My dad used to be like a Jack drinker. It was like Jack and Mountain Dew, which god awful combination. What the fuck? But my dad used to like drink Jack and Mountain Dew. It is a mixer, like, you know, that's how they started. But holy shit. With Jack? Ugh. Yeah, bro, Mountain Dew. He used to mix Jack Daniels and Mountain Dew. Ah. I don't like I tried it like later in life, like after I probably was like 18, 19 years old. And I tried it. I'm like, "Oh, this is horrible. How do you drink this?" There's no way that you drink this and are happy about your life. It's like you get one taste and then you get punched in the mouth and then you get the other taste. It's just it's not a good mouthfeel. It's not a good mouthfeel. I don't recommend it ever to anybody to go Jack and fucking Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's like it's a rage drink. It's a very rage drink. I would not recommend it. Um, but see, like that's the other thing is like, so I'll do like bourbon and orange juice, and I know most people would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But I don't know. It's like that kind of like bourbon taste with the little bit of fruitiness to the orange juice. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, Jack and Coke is what I normally go. If I do Jack and Pepsi or something like that. Like bourbon and orange juice is it's a weird taste, but it's got I don't know. There's something about it. It's just different. Morning drink. It's probably screwdriver. 100% screwdrivers. 100% screwdrivers. I cannot stand tomato juice. Well, I'll either do the bourbon or I'll do like the orange juice or not orange juice. I'll do the bourbon or vodka, whatever's on hand. Or if we're feeling fancy, like me and my wife will do like champagne or whatever or prosecco. I just it's the tomato juice for me. Like the tomato juice for it. I don't know. It just there's like a taste to it that I don't like. Oh yeah, I'll fuck with a mimosa all day long. I'll get that white girl wasted on a mimosa on those like bottomless mimosa things. Pre having kids. Like if I didn't have kids, I would get fucking white girl wasted. Zing Zang. Is that? What is it? What is Zing Zang? At a restaurant? Oh, but pre-kids was fucking alcoholic days full on. kids are like, hey, you gotta be somewhat responsible. Zing Zang Bloody Mary. Let me look this up. Oh, this is actually pretty cheap. What do you so like when you do your Bloody Marys? What do you mix? Because I know like everybody has like their I guess are they mixers or what? Or accoutrements or whatever they call it. I don't know what's considered. Like, cause I've seen people like they'll put like fucking shrimp, like full on fucking shrimp, like that's like just thawed. It's not cooked or shit like that. Like fucking raw fucking shrimp in their fucking Bloody Marys, and I'm like, why the fuck would you want that fucking shit that early in the morning? Like that sounds awful. Like eating a fucking raw shrimp first thing in the morning. Like that would literally make me want to vomit from the night before. There's literally no way I would ever do that. So vodka, zing zang, and a little bit of pepper and hot sauce. Okay, okay. Are you going like hot sauce or like just like some like some like Mike's Red Hot or whatever? Remember, people, you have to stroke your mustache when you have it. Alright, so hot. Oh, okay. You're from Peru, so I'll give you that. You got that spice to your life. I mean, like, I wouldn't say like, okay, I like hot, but I don't like, I don't like that hot where I don't enjoy it. Like ghost chili, I enjoy ghost chili. It's good. But like eventually it gets a little bit too hot. Like if I'm hiccuping and vomiting after, I don't want to drink it or eat it. Like I have a video on this fucking channel where I'm like I bite straight into a fucking ghost chili with like the seeds and everything. I don't even like pull the seeds out. I just jump straight into the fucking pepper. And you can see me hiccup and everything from it. Yeah. You like there's no point of the pain. Like why enjoy? Like you don't want to enjoy it, or like are you? Like I understand you're like a masochist if you want to do that, but like fuck, like at least enjoy it. Oh, bro, I hiccup that like I fucking hiccup like fucking crazy. I think I want to say it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I did it on stream. Somebody like offered me $50 to eat a fuck. Like I was growing ghost peppers in my garden, and I was talking about it. And somebody's like, "Bro, if you eat a ghost pepper, I'll throw you $50." I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" I went out. I literally ran out to grab a ghost pepper from my garden. But I was doing I was making uh pineapple pineapple ghost pepper chili sauce. Well, so that's just it. Like I don't like super spicy food, but ghost pepper doesn't bother me. I don't know if it's just the way that like I've mixed it or what it is, but like it doesn't bother me a whole lot. Yeah, like ghost pepper is not really that bad for me. Like, when I forget which company it came out, but like they had like these like ghost pepper like potato chips, and I just ate them like they were nothing. I was like, oh, these are so good. Like, there's a little bit of flame to them, but like these are good. Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. Like, there's there's this pepper from my stepfather's country. He grew up in Guyana, and he's got these like, dude, they're I shit you not, they're like, do I haven't even think compare it to? I don't, but like they're smaller than they're almost about the size of a raisin, and they are the hottest fucking pepper I've ever had in my life. And it's just the seeds that are in them. They're the seeds that are in these fucking peppers, and it's got to be the worst pain I've ever had. That's like I've seen people do the what is it, California Reaper. I've smelled that shit, and I'm like, nope, nope. There's no fucking way. Like there's certain ones that I just there's an instant nope. California Reapers is one of them. Ain't no way. It's like dragon something. I've seen people eat those, and just looking at the people's faces, I'm like, nah, there ain't no way in hell I'm ever trying that shit. To be honest, like habanero, I feel like I've had more issues with habanero than I have ghost pepper. Even though like ghost pepper is considered worse. Like habanero, habanero feels like it stays a lot longer than ghost pepper. And if anybody's been watching other than my boy here, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I've just been chilling talking. It is what it is. Um, if you've been watching for Guild Wars 2 content, hey, sorry. Yeah, like habanero. Oh my god, dude, it stays forever. Like ghost pepper, it's there, the heat's there, and then it dissipates like pretty quick. It's pretty quick to be gone. But habanero, holy fuck, does it stay? I was gonna say, do I have any of the Mo sauce? Because I had one of the Mo ones. Because Mo's got like one of Mo's sauce. Oh my god, dude, it's so good. I took it up to my father-in-law because like he's a big guy on that, like sauce, those hot sauces and stuff. Oh, it's so good. He was like, he goes, oh, it's hot, and I'm like, dude, this is so good. Habaneros and Coronas. Oh my god, that sounds awful. See that? So that's the other thing is I hate beer. I hate fucking beer. I hate beer 100%. But like any other form of liquor, I fucking love it. Well, liquor and beer are different, but like I hate beer. Like I'll drink a Corona if I'm like, that's all. That's the only option. But like, I think the only other thing I used to drink was what's the name of that beer? It has the sun, the dude, the smiling person. What's it called? The fuck's the name of that beer? Shock Top. That was the only other one I drank. I hated all the other ones. Shock Top. It was Shock Top. It was Shock Top. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, fake Blue Moon. Yeah. What is it? What is it? Bavarian? Not Bavarian. What is a Blue Moon? It's something IPA. I forget what it is. But yeah, like Blue Moon was the only, but like or Shock Top was the other one I drank. But it was like I only drank the Shock Top like lime. And that was like at last, like if that's all that they offered. Like if they didn't offer fucking actual liquor, it's like fuck, this is what I have to drink. Fuck. I don't know, it's just a taste for me. Like I hate hops. I fucking hate hops. I don't know why. But like if you hand me like you hand me any form of liquor and I'm ready to go. I'm Jim Leahy when it comes to liquor. That's my ale house and I never drank that. Honestly can say I never like really drank at fucking ale house. I think it's just too damn expensive. Come on. Like like legit, it was either moonshine, and that was like 170 proof moonshine, or like legal moonshine, so like 160, 140, or like bourbon. Like those were my only options back in the day. It's kind of still the same way now, but I can't stand beer. I don't know what it is. It's just something about beer I can't stand. Like my dad was like a hardcore like Bud Light freak. Like that's all he drank was Bud Light. My grandfather, bro, my grandfather will like completely change your life on how you see beer. My grandpa used to drink warm, not like, semi lukewarm, not like a little bit chilled. He drank warm, warm Pabst Blue Ribbon. And he drink like like a 12 pack to 24 pack a day. It was insane. He was like, if you've ever seen Trailer Park Boys, my grandfather was like Julian, but instead of like Jack and Cokes, he was drinking PBR. He was like he was drunk. He was a functional drunk 24/7. Like he could work a construction site and he's completely drinking the whole day long. And he's getting everything done that he needs to. Oh, so it's not a weird thing. Okay, so it's not a weird thing. It's okay. I so like where I grew up, it was a 30 pack or a 30 or 32 pack of Natty Ice or PBR. Like when I worked at a pizza shop, before I left Ohio, I worked at a pizza shop and one of the guys um one of the guys I employed, he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go grab a case of Natty. I'm gonna go grab a case of Natty and drink it myself." But I'm like, "Isn't a case like 32 fucking cans?" He goes, "Fuck yeah, bro, I'm about to get fucked up." I'm like, "What? 32 fucking cans?" Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Out of Ohio. Bro, I used to love my employees. Like I when I worked at the pizza place. Dude, some of the people I employed were fucking trips. And I was like 18 years old, 18, 20 years old, employing these fucking people that are like 20 to 30 years old. And they're like raging alcoholics, and I'm like, man, I'm just getting into alcohol. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like I grew up with Natty Ice. I grew up with the term Natty Ice. The old Natty Ice. You could get a 32. I think it was like 32 or 24 pack. I forget. For like $6. It was cheaper to buy fucking a 32 pack or a 32 case of fucking Natty Ice than it was to get a case of pop. That's when you know it was like 90% water. You were hydrated while you were drinking, though. Damn, you were trying to get that. You were trying to get that young girl, huh? That's what you were trying to get. You were like, "Hey, I can buy you beer." Forget who I was talking to, but they were talking about like how Florida is the way it is, and I'm like, yeah, you know. We do what we do here. I'm like, I ain't even been here all my life, but fucking, I understand it. Bro, I got fucking carded today. I was like, there's no way this man has carded me. He fucking carded me today. I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, bro, I'm like not even joking you. I went to ABC. So I went to ABC. I got bourbon, that bourbon mix, that bourbon cocktail. And I'm sitting there talking to the dude, and I mentioned the Mad Dog thing, and he goes, "Do you have your ID on you?" I'm like, bro, I haven't been asked for my ID in years. There's no way you're asking me for this. I'm like, bro, you see my stash, you see the fucking like, the shit under my eyes. Like, there's no way you're asking me for my fucking ID. I'm like, but here's my ID. Here you go. I'm like, there's no. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. He was doing something, bro. He was trying to get at me. He was like, "Yo, let me get that. Let me get that number real quick." Well, like, I honestly, I think it was the fact that I was like, I'm like, so do you guys sell those? Do you guys sell any of those Mad Dogs? Oh, I left him one. I made sure he got one. It was shaved, so I was like, here's a shaved one real quick. But I asked him the Mad Dog thing. I'm like, does anybody buy these Mad Dogs at all? So I'm sure he was like, oh, this guy must be young, asking about Mad Dog. And bro, I'm sitting over here like, bro, I literally used to have a fucking plushie of Mad Dog that my dad gave me back in the day. My dad, bro, legit, back in the day, I had a fucking Marlboro, duffel bag that I took to school every day. I had a Marlboro, Walkman that I took every day to school. And I had a Mad Dog fucking plushie. And I'm just like, bro, there's no fucking way this guy's fucking carding me right now. I was like, you know what, man, I look good today. He's appreciating what I look like. He's like, God damn, you look great today, bro. I'm like, you know what? You know what? I do look good today. Like, look at my damn mustache. I got fresh cut. I lost like 3 pounds. He's just appreciating me right now. But bro, like legit, he was talking about. He goes, yeah, the other day, like I was on Instagram or TikTok the other day, and he's like, I saw somebody talking about Mad Dog 2020, and they were like, they decided to drink the whole bottle, and I'm like, oh god, that sounds terrible. Like I remember Mad Dog back in the day. I don't miss it. I don't. I don't. Yeah, but your hair, since you cut your hair, it looks fresh as fuck. That picture that you put in Discord recently, it looks fresh as fuck. I mean, I cut mine too, you know. Bald as shit. Oh, bro, my cousin, my uncles, I say cousins, my uncles were, was it Old English and Cobra. You remember Cobra? I mean, you do look younger with your haircut. I put you like 35, 40 at most. Like 40 at most. From that picture that you sent. But obviously you're saying you came here in the 80s, but well, it depends on, I don't know. Bro, my uncles back in the day, like that's all they drank was Cobra. I remember that fucking bottle. I remember that bottle. Damn, you almost 50, bro? Shit, I turn 35 next week, man. Next Saturday. Next Saturday, man. I ain't even ready for it. Then I still got another 14 plus year. Well, yeah, 14 plus years with the girls. Damn, bro. I mean, for 47, you don't look bad. Kept yourself together. It's all that melanin, bro. I'm telling you. Us minorities, we just stay together, you know? We keep ourselves together. Did my camera just freeze? It did. Let me see. Oh no, it didn't freeze? Okay. It just froze on my side. I was talking to my buddy Flaw about it today. Like, my grandpa, bro. Right, my grandpa, like, motherfucker drank, 24 to 24 pack of PBR. And then 2 to 3 packs of fucking Marlboro Reds every single day. Lived to like 88 or 87 years old. It's insane. Yeah, you know what? While you grab your refill, I'm gonna grab my refill as well. I can still see chat though. It's on my phone. You gave your plant some nitrogen. All right, that makes sense, you know. I feel that. You know, you gotta give your plants some nitrogen to keep them going. What the fuck? That's the black one. It's a black one. my customers, I mean, for some odd reason, I know that they don't water their bushes, so you know I have to help them out. There we go. Alright, then my camera's back on. Wake up in the morning, hey, you motherfucker! I pissed in those bushes. Oh, goddamn, I mixed that one strong. Holy shit. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. My wife is getting up in the morning. I don't have to get up in the morning. I get up at 10 tomorrow. Oh, thankfully, my Ring camera is only out front. Ooh, 3-year-old soccer. Ooh. My camera freeze again. It did. And it froze on like the worst possible fucking. Well, so we were talking about trying to figure out what we were gonna get into next, cause like for some odd reason, like we don't feel like. Well, I mean, we know why we feel it, but like this swimming, we feel like it's not worth it because they've been doing the same shit for like months. And it doesn't feel like they've like, I mean, they've improved obviously, but like not like considerably. So we're like, you know, what can we get them into next? So we're like talking about doing what's it called? Ballerina shit. Because they're already in dance, but like they're like gonna get like into like official ballerina shit. Gymnastics. Sorry, gymnastics. Get them into gymnastics. And if you are just joining, yeah, that is Lava Lava Red Pajama. I got kids. So they're like 3.5. They'll be 4 in November. Yeah, gymnastics was the one that I think that they would do best in. And my wife feels the same way. Yeah, I think we've talked about like how close ours are to each other. Because they were supposed to be originally like before like we had like the preemie birth. They were supposed to be like born like on Christmas Day. Which is kind of crazy. I would have hated that for them. Like being born on Christmas Day. You get fucked when it comes to presents.
My girls are definitely not anti. Well, it depends. Like they're kind of like me. Like when it comes to me, like when I get liquid courage going, oh bro, I won't shut the fuck up. Obviously. Um, but like until I feel good about people, like I won't. I'm not like super social. I'm very like closed and like chilled out. But like online, it's a whole lot different thing for me. I will shit talk like a motherfucker online. But like once I get to know like in person, like if I know you out of person, but like obviously it's a little bit different. But like if I've like literally just met you in person and be like, hey, how you doing? And my name's Jim Bob, and I'm like, oh, you're Jim Bob from chat? Bet. Yeah, it's the same way for the girls. Like it depends. It just depends on their mood that day. To be honest. Same but different, you know. That whole meme. Like I'm very like yeah, same for the girls. Yeah, yeah, same for the girls. Like you know, once they feel like they're good with people, they'll open up a little bit. Huh, bro. Coraline, I mean, bro, they're literally one of them is literally the definition of this center of attention. Like she lives for it. She fucking lives to be noticed. And she's fucking hilarious with it too. Like it was the other night the wife was eating ice cream and she walks up. She legit walks up and she goes, "What are you eating?" And my wife was like, I'm eating ice cream." And she goes, "Can I have a bite?" And my wife is like, "Yeah, you can have a bite." And it hands to her and she just walks the fuck away like it's nothing. Like, bro, you just got finessed by a 3-year-old. You literally just got finessed by a 3-year-old. Like, she knew what she was doing the whole time. Like, she knew she was gonna walk away with your shit. And you can't even do anything about it. Like, she was like, yeah, let me get that. Alright, bet. I appreciate that. Peace out, bruh. They 100% know the game better than us. But like they've studied the game while in the womb, they're like, shit, I know what I can do. Like, let me check this out. Like, look, bruh, let me get out the womb and I'm gonna show you some shit. You ain't ever seen some con shit like this. Bro, I'm fucked. Like, that's the way I look at it. Like, I am fucked. Ain't no other way, like, I look at it. Like, I'm fucked. I'm never retiring. I'm gonna be working till I'm, like, fucking dead in the grave. Because I've got 2 daughters. And not only that, like, fucking... they're princesses already. No forever be princesses. I'll never approve of a dude that's gonna take care of them. Oh, bro, they got me tonight. They fucking got me tonight. I was like, look, we're gonna read 2 books tonight, and then we're gonna go to bed, and that's it. And we were reading some book called the Color Monster, and it's like it goes through the different emotions that people go through, and I'm like, well, what's this pink emotion? Because, like, there's no wording on the book. It's like the pink. It's the color pink. And they're like, it means I love you. And they're like, I love you, Daddy. And I love you too, Daddy. And I feel my heart. And I love you. And I'm like, oh. Oh, you guys are manipulating, like, oh my God. You guys know what you're doing. You know what you're doing the whole time. we do 2 books. They each get a book. And I read it. My wife chills on the fucking bed while she's, like, on TikTok or whatever it might be. Bruh, like, they know what they're doing, like... They know we're not gonna say no to them. And then Mom's gonna reinforce, like, you're not gonna say no to them. Like, Mom's 100% gonna reinforce that we're not saying no to them at all. No matter what it is. Bro, like, we have that 5-minute timer. I'll be like, all right, 5 minutes, and then one of the girls would be like, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, the 5 minutes passes, and she's just like, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and I'm just like, I want to tell you no, but at the same time, I'm just like, you're too damn cute to say no. And that's why, like, I feel like, in all honesty, I'm never gonna approve of a guy for one of them. I will never be able to approve for a dude for them, for their relationship. Or a chick if they decide to be that way. Like, you know, if they choose to be that way. I'm just like, it's just never gonna happen. Y'all, nobody's ever gonna be good enough for you guys. Yeah, bro. Like I want them to have the perfect life, and I feel like there's no dude out there that's good enough for them, ever. And I've had like women friends of mine that are like, you know, you're just like, you're too critical of dudes or whatever, and I'm just like, no, bro. I'm like, I know how a dude works. Like, they're never gonna be good enough for my daughters. Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, it's not even I expect a lot from my daughters. It's just I expect a lot of I expect a lot from the dude to put in the effort for my daughters. Like, just because, I mean, me and my wife were talking about it tonight. Like, I know how dudes are. Like, I know the reality of how a dude's mind works, and like, I don't, I don't want her to, like, I don't want either of them to be in this situation of like just being with a dude because of X and Y. I want them to feel like I want them to feel like they're secure in everything that they have going forward. I don't want, like, they have to worry about their future. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Like, yeah. Retiring in your son-in-law's house or whatever it might be. You know, I want them to feel successful in what they're doing. Hell, even becoming president of the United States, like, fuck, I 100% support that. Shit, my wife is fucking so damn smart. I mean, both of our wives at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, our wives are so damn intelligent. Like, our daughters could run the world as it is. Especially in the situation that we are now. Like, they could definitely run this shit at 3 years old. They did marry us. Like, that's a sign of a little bit of retardation. Just a little bit, you know? Or you know, here's the way I look at it. Here's the way I look at it. it's a lot of hope. It's a lot of hope in that we'll be able to do, we'll be able to do better. That's the way I see it. Hey, that's right. Hell yeah. They're tired of that white pasty ass motherfucker in their life. They're just like, you know what? Let me get a little brown. Bro, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it in the camera. You can see this shit. Like, you can see straight the fucking sunglasses tan on my eyes. You see that shit? That shit is insane. Hey, look, us browns, our minorities, whatever you want to call us, we're always willing to try and to put in the work. That's the way that I look at it. We're always willing to put in the work, no matter what it is. Relationship, work, whatever it is, we're always willing to put in that time. We will put in that work no matter what it is. Look, me and my wife have had issues in the past, and we're working through it. But you know what? I'm willing to put in the work to make sure that it works for our kids. I don't want, me and my wife have had issues obviously throughout the years, but I don't want my kids to grow up in a fucking divided household. It doesn't work. I grew up in a divided household, and it just doesn't work, bro. It just doesn't work. It's rough on the kid. It's rough on the parents. And I'd rather put in the amount of time to fix our issues and the amount of just to make sure that me and the wife are good enough so we can make sure that our kids are happy. And that's just it. You've seen the pictures of our kids. My daughters are so happy with their lives. They don't have a really reality of when me and my wife are having issues. Because me and my wife definitely have issues. She wants me to have a better job, which I understand. Which, I'm trying to find something better to do better and have everything for it. I obviously I've been drinking a little bit, but this is the real chaos coming out here. I want to do better. There's no nothing to about it. I want to do better for my daughters. I want to do better for my wife, and it's just there. I do want to do better for them. I want to make it better for them, and I want to make it easier for both my daughters and my wife at the same time. But my wife understands at the same time, I'm trying, and she sees that I do try, and I'm working I'm working 10-hour days in the fucking slaving fucking sun. She sees it. She sees it, and she knows that I come home. I literally come home every single day. I help with the girls every day. and I do the housework. I do the housework. I don't expect my wife to do that. I do that shit because I don't expect her to do that either, because that's some shit that like I've always grown up all my life like, if you can't do it as a man, if you can't do your basic housework as a man, you don't deserve a woman. But I expect that from like every dude that would ever come into contact with my wife, or in contact with my daughters. I expect that shit from like any dude that's coming in contact with my daughters. I expect them to be able to fucking do their laundry. I expect them to take care of themselves without a woman. Fucking 100%, bro. I expect the dude to be able to do without her, but you know what? He appreciates what she does for her. And I'm not saying like my daughters couldn't do better than him, but like, just basic, basic relationship bullshit of like, she's able to be a stay-at-home mom and enjoy life while he takes care of her. Yeah, like, and I mean, they're only 3 years old. Like they've got years to grow, and I mean, they have their own personalities to eventually grow, and but like obviously we have expectations of what we expect in men. And like, so me and Aaron were, and me and my wife, or Aaron, or whatever you want to, we were talking about tonight. Like she asked me, like, she was like, you know, you have all these women in the house, my 2 daughters and my wife. You have all these women in the house, but would you want a son? And I'm just like, I'm gonna be honest, no. Like, because I would expect less from my son. I would expect my son to be able to do more for himself than my daughter. But I'm like, at the same time, like, I don't expect my daughter to have like less than my son as far as like responsibilities and what she does. But I expect my son to be able to provide for himself and take care of himself and be responsible for himself a little bit more than I expect from my daughters. And like that's like, I know, like, on my my Discord channel, or not my Discord, but my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, like we make like we make jokes about women and stuff like that. But like, I don't expect that from, like, at the same time, these are just jokes when it comes to like the my fake misogyny. I make these jokes about fake misogyny, but I don't believe them. Like, it's just, I expect a whole lot more of a man to take care of a woman than a woman taking care of a man. But I'm also gonna take one more piss before I finish out this stream. good. Oh, shit. Brother, you've been fucking drinking just as much as I've been tonight. What do you mean a beer drink? A beer break. Shit, I gotta finish this out before I finish the night. That's right, llama llama repajama. Hey, but if you've been hanging in with the stream, I appreciate y'all. I know it hasn't been like gaming content or whatever. It's it's been some real life shit. But hey, that's what it is sometimes with my stream. We got tomorrow. We get commentary. We get commentary stream with Fluffa Blue Blue, and we got commentary with Lycan himself. We've got that coming up tomorrow. And then we've got next weekend. Let me tell you, look. Like, exactly, real life shit. Next weekend, we've got my birthday stream next Saturday. Next Saturday, don't miss that. We've got fucking ranch flavored pop. We've got bacon flavored fucking pop. We've got pickle flavored pop. We've got buffalo chicken flavored pop. We doing a weird flavored pop fucking thing with Flop Flop Blue Blue next weekend. For my birthday. So make sure you there for that. We're calling it the puke stream because let me tell you, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to keep these fucking terrible ass drinks down. It's gonna be the puke stream. That's literally how I'm gonna title that stream. It's just straight up puke stream. Cause it's gonna be awful. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna be there for it, We're gonna be there for the birthday stream. Turn to fucking 35. We're gonna be there for it, you've got these. We ain't tasting no grandpa. Hold on. Let me pull up the full list. I have the full list of what we're tasting. Some of these are terrible sounding. Let me pull it up. So there's pumpkin pie. There's... Yeah, bro, yeah, I'm a Taurus. Yeah, damn right. I'm hard-headed as a motherfucker. There's pumpkin pie, peanut butter and jelly, sweet corn, bacon, ranch dressing, and buffalo wing tate and buffalo soda. All next week. Me and Fly are gonna be me and Fly Blue Blue are gonna be taste testing those on stream. I cannot guarantee that there won't be at least one barf. Because the minute I taste the ranch, I'm gonna barf. I'm just gonna be honest. It's gonna be over. So my cousin is April 23rd, and then I've got another cousin that's April 24th. And it was always like the worst timing because like they would do all three of our birthdays at the same time. Damn, man. In Cali? Damn. I was debating on doing something like the night, so like that Friday. So like the 24th. I was debating on doing something the 24th of like going out in town, like in Orlando or something like that. But I was like, you know, how many people are actually going to come to Orlando for my birthday? Bro, you have like, in all honesty, you have kind of like the fucking, like the life of my father-in-law. Like he's in San Francisco at least like twice a month, and he's there for like a week or so. And like, no hate towards Cali, but I mean, Cali fucking sucks. It's expensive as shit. Yeah, you do travel like fucking crazy, bro. You were what in Chicago like 2 weeks ago, or was it this week? You were in Chicago. Fuck that $45 for fucking 67 gallons. Fuck that. I forget who I was, who I was talking to, but oh, my buddy Pizza. Killer Pizza. If you ever see him in chat. He's got it, like, thankfully he, like, works from home as an IT specialist. Like, it's still expensive as fuck for him. Do they? So do they pay you? Like, do they pay for your flights and they pay for your hotel and shit? Obviously. And then give you what's it called? Essentially money for you to like eat out while you're there. I forget what it's called. There's a term for it. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, well, that's not bad. I mean, you at least get the points. They paid the annoying part. Also, you pay out of pocket, and if you don't fucking put in the receipts, then you're not getting reimbursed for it. That makes sense. That's how my father-in-law is. Like, they'll like we'll eat out one night, and I'll be like, oh well, you know, this was customers or like future customers. Hell yeah, you got a boss that looks out for you. Bruh, the amount of importance that shit is insane. Oh yeah, you sound like my father-in-law. My father-in-law, like when he flies, it's first class or nothing. But like my father-in-law's put in his time. He's put in multiple years in like the Marines and fucking DOD. That motherfucker's put in his time. Now he's private sector and shit. He's put in his fucking time and he's got what he deserves. I'll be shocked if my wife's brother doesn't run for office. At least in Virginia. Damn, son. So are you like quality control when it comes to these places? Like these different like production centers, or are you just like or do you like some other position? Because obviously you know what you're doing. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously you know what you're doing, so like you can give people an indication of what to do better with. And how to make their lives easier. And to be honest, like, not gonna lie, like, the amount of people that want to hire these kids out of high school or hire them out of college, they have no fucking idea of what they're doing, is just insane. All right, well, here's the deal. You get the director of extrusion, and then hire me in, and I'll do the shit that you don't want to do. You know, I got you. Hey, if they're giving him a good payout to leave, I mean, shit. I'll work with you. You tell me what to do and I got you. Oh, well, fuck. I can be your boss at this point. You give me enough time and I got your boss covered. Hey, look. Here's the funny part. You could just look up on your phone where the fucking Apple tag is, because my wife's got an Apple tag on me. Shit, I don't even care at this point. Like, she's got an Apple tag on me, on my keys and everything else. I'm like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Bro, she does. I think it's just she's worried about me being fucking a little out of control. Or just losing the keys, because I've lost the keys quite a few times. Not gonna lie. I've lost the keys quite a few times. But I mean, shit, she was using a fucking tracker before I even got the keys to the damn car. Nah, bro. So, like, I mean, she knows that I wouldn't cheat on her. And, like, I don't have any, like, temptations like that or some shit like that. I think it's more of, like, she just worries about, like, my safety when it comes to me maybe being, like, a little bit intoxicated. She always worries about it. Like, she doesn't want me to be, like, under DUI, because, like, that eventually makes it back to, like, the Board of Education and everything else, so that affects her job. Like, I don't ever want that to be, like, linked back to her, to her being, like, a terrible person. Yeah, like, like, my wife could do so much better. Like, I say it all the time, like, my wife could do 1000% better than me. And she just, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna give this dude a chance. And I know he can do better for himself, and he can do better than what he does now. And I know she sees like the potential in me, because like I'm not a dumb person. I'm not like being honest. Like I'm not a dumb person. Like I choose to be dumb in situations. But like I have my moments where I'm like extremely intelligent. I have some idea of what's going on. And she knows that, like, at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know who I am. Like, I know I'm intelligent, and I know how I have my moments, but I'm just like, you know, I don't have to be this person 24/7, 365 days a year. Like, I can have that funny, goofy self to who I am. I'm not saying I'm a winner. Like, I have some negative qualities about me. Like, I won't ever take away from that. Like, there's definitely things that I do dumb. I'm when it comes to like stupid shit. Like, I buy stupid shit. Well, like I've been good about it. Like, I don't spend as much as I used to on dumb shit. I figured out myself. There's some things that I know. I'm just like, yo, chaos. You don't have the money to spend this money. You don't have the money to spend on this right now. Chill the fuck out. Like, figure your shit out. Make sure everything else around you is good before you decide to spend $20 on a fucking Funko. There's definitely, everybody's got shit to work on. It's not one of the things like everybody's perfect. Yeah, like there's like I'm not gonna lie, like there's been moments where me and my wife have had terrible communication. But like we've gotten better with it. It's one of those things like you grow with it at the same time. Like that's one of those things like I could tell to younger people is like communication is more important than anything else you could have in a relationship. If you can't communicate with another and be honest with one another, there's no point in that fucking relationship. No fucking point in your relationship if you can't connect with another person and say, look, you gotta do look, this is what I expect from you and this is what I expect from you, and let's meet in the middle of what I expect from you and what I expect from you. Oh, 100%, it's adulting, but like you see these like red pill people or like these like femcel people, and like they see it as like man versus woman or whatever it might be, but like it's not even like that. It's just like it's just honesty. Like, it's not man versus woman. It's not versus whatever you want to be, like gender versus gender. It's just reality. Like, you have to talk to each other. And it's one of those things. Like, I've made this joke before. Like, I've wanted to make a channel related to, like, a YouTube channel related to, like, real relationship content. Because like you see like the red pill community where they're like, yeah, I fucked 50 girls and I feel like I feel good about myself. But like in reality, like fucking 50 women at one time doesn't make you a better man. Or like you know, on the other opposite of women, you know, the opposite side where you see women are like, well, you know, I've got an OnlyFans and I fucked like 20 people, and it's like, you know, that's not a real relationship. Like that's an internet relationship. Yeah, like you know, I try to keep it real when it comes to what I've got going on in my life and what I see in like my life, and you know, I don't consider myself like super successful. Well, in a way at the same in a way that I do. Like I see myself extremely successful because I'm married, happy with my wife, I'm happy with my daughters. I'm raising extremely intelligent girls. I'm making sure that they have an idea of what's going on around them. And that's what's important to me. I would rather push that image and that philosophy out there to some of these people rather than some of this image that these dudes that like the Andrew Tates or whatever out there, they're like, yeah, you need to fuck 50 girls or 50 or fuck 100 people for you to get an idea of what a relationship is like, and that's just not true. You don't have to do that. Like I 100%, like 100%, I can count on one hand right now who I've slept with. I can name these women that I've slept with on one hand. And my wife was number 5. That's all I'm saying. But let me take a piss before we finish out this stream tonight. Son. Clean dick. Well, yeah, bro. I see. Obviously, you know, I cover content. It's all over the internet. I cover the content that's like popular on the internet. Now, I might not do it the week that it happens or the day that it happens, but like, you know, I get to eventually. I have high expectations for a man that's gonna take care of my wife, or take care of my wife, take care of my daughters. I expect 100%. I expect the most maximum effort when it comes to my daughters, because I would expect exactly that from myself that I would have put on to another man. And if a dude has an issue with the way that I expect from myself to put onto them, then you don't deserve my daughters. If I'm not willing to do it, then if I'm not willing to do what I expect from another man, I can understand. But you know what? I'm willing to do everything I possibly can for my daughters. And I expect that from my son-in-law. whether it be married or engagement, I expect them to put the motherfucking maximum amount of effort into my daughter. Like there's my daughter's only 3 years old. Like that's the reality. Like they're 3 years old. They still got a minimum of 11 plus years before they can even think about that. The even start of that shit. But I have such high expectations of what I want from a dude to put into my daughters. Damn right, bro. Like I want my daughters taken care of. I want them to be seen as the princesses that I see them every single day. We both expect that from every dude that's coming behind us. And damn right, cheers, that's what it is. Girl dads, girl dads connect, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine another day. I couldn't imagine a day with just a son. Yeah, I haven't been to that situation. Like, that's just it. Like, my friends haven't had any kids or anything like that. Like, no lie. Like, I've had maybe one friend that's had a kid. But I can definitely feel that shit. I mean, I got my goddaughter and everything, but, like, it's a different situation. I want her to have the best opportunity, too, as well. I couldn't imagine her with a deadbeat fucking person and getting her pregnant and everything else. I could not imagine that for her. I would never. I couldn't. Yeah. Like my wife went got Jeremiah's with my goddaughter and my daughters, and I couldn't imagine her ever doing ever having anything below my daughters. She's up there on that list. Like I can never imagine her doing any better, or not better. I couldn't imagine her doing any less than my own daughters, because she's right up there with them, 100%. She hasn't had the greatest father in her life, and she's got a good mom. She's got issues. Obviously, there's obviously issues with mom, but like, she's a really well put together. She's a really well put together girl because of my wife and her mom, obviously her mom as well. And like I just like legit, I was working. I was literally cleaning a pool as my wife sent me the picture of her with my daughters, and I just, bro, the smile I got on my face just seeing all three of them together. I'm just like, bro, I just, I just the happiness I feel from that, because my daughters love her. My daughters love you know, my goddaughter. They love her so much because she's just there. It's just there, bro. And the amount of love that they have for her, and I see her as somebody that can lead them to the right direction, along with my wife and myself, to not have that, have those struggles in life. And I love it. Because like there's only so much a dad can do. And I hope, I hope I can fucking, put enough into them to realize that, they don't have to settle for a man. They can expect better from a man. To be honest, bro, my daughters don't even have godparents. Other than, like, I have one buddy that, if anything ever were to happen, like, obviously my wife has, like, her family members that would take care of them. But I've got one buddy from online that I would trust to be able to take care of them financially and physically for it. And that's my buddy. Obviously, my buddy Flaw Blue Blue. He would be able to take care of them financially and physically. Most responsible dude. One of the most responsible dudes in my life that I would depend on. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, it's such a hard thing. Like, yeah, he's one of those people I would want to, if anything were ever to happen to me, I would want him to be there for just my daughters. He's one of those people that I trust with everything. Like even my own life, like when it comes to like situations, like I know that dude would be there. He'd be there for me. What time is it? 2:30. Goddamn. We got real tonight, bro. We got real as fuck tonight. Oh, 100%. He's definitely one of my true homies. Like, bro, when I've been financially unstable or I needed help just for a month or so, I just been like, hey man, look, can I take a loan out for you? Obviously, I'll pay you back. And he's literally been one of those people that's like, bro, you don't need to pay me back. And I'm just like, no, that's not the way this works. Like, bro, I'm gonna pay you back for everything that you've done. Everything that you've done for me. I appreciate everything you've done for me. And I pay him back. And he's been that dude for me. We did. We definitely did. We definitely got this 100%. But I definitely gotta get up in the morning. We both have to get up in the morning. We definitely both have to get up in the morning and take care of kiddos. So stream, that's where we're gonna end it tonight. We got a little bit deep with it. We got into our feelings about it. I don't know if we got enough feelings about it, but you know, we got into the real shit, some real feelings, some real talk. And you know what? Sometimes that's what it requires. You know, sometimes we have to get into that. You know, gaming's great and everything, but you know, like sometimes we gotta introduce that. You know, we have to get into that real life shit. You know. And it just, you know, enhances that feeling of, you know, being in. It creates a human experience. But we will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some commentary. We'll be commenting on some videos. We'll be looking at the dumb shit that's online. The dumb shit that you're just like, why the hell is people talking about this? We'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about the dumb shit that happens. We'll be talking about the funny shit that happens. We'll be just talking about the goofy shit. And as always, I appreciate everybody being here. You know, my homie Finny in here. Straight out of Peru. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Peru. Coming to the United States. Putting in the effort, being an American, putting in the effort, doing everything he has to do as an American. That's right, an immigrant doing what he has to fucking do to be part of this country and being part of it. You know what I'm saying? Raising his kids up in this country, creating a family in here, alright? Doing everything he has to do to be an American and appreciation what he's doing here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Compared to some of these other people. But look, we'll be back tomorrow. Commentating on the dumb shit that happens in our world. Commentating on the dumb shit that happens in our country. And the dumb shit that happens on our internet websites. I appreciate, damn right, doing it legally. Making sure we're legal. Making sure we're getting our green cards. Making sure we're getting our fucking everything right. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back with Flop Flop Blue Blue. Liking. We'll be commentating on the dumb shit that happens on the internet. I appreciate everybody hanging out on this Friday night. On this Saturday morning. Y'all have a great Saturday morning. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure you have a positive day. Look, everything can be down and out, but you know what? Look, remember, you're not producing dildos in a factory, alright? Or you might be, but hey, you're giving somebody pleasure in the end. So, I will see you tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. I appreciate everything you all have been doing. I appreciate everybody that's been here. My homie Finny been in here all fucking night. We've been going real with it. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Whatever it might be. We will see you tomorrow. I appreciate everybody else.